this is Seth Green's Monitor, where I do predictions of the future. If you like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on your calendar so you don't miss out. Also, we do horoscopes at 11:15 on the Saturday and remote viewing at Saturday, excuse me, Sunday at 11:15 as well. So make sure you come out to those as well as we move forward. Let's do the card of the day. There we go. The wife was doing something in the background here. Anyways, she's got a new game. It's
not what I was doing.
She got the new Zelda. What's it called?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll be seeing a lot of that while she's playing. Anyways, if you're a video game fan, awesome stuff. Card from the universe, our message from the universe for today is family harmony. Always a good thing to have, or at least try to have within. It doesn't have to be family. It can be a group of friends that you consider family. Always trying to have harmony within that group of people, okay? It could be cats too, but cats are cats and all that sort of thing. So always try to have some family harmony out there. Always the best practice. Let's get into the Discord. I got the link right here. Let me copy and paste that into the chat. If it'll let me. There we go. And we'll be doing that a little later on as well. So in case you missed this one, we'll do it again. So make sure you get into that Discord channel that we've set up with Marlon, which I think I saw on the chat, and Dark. He's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So make sure you click on the link and get into that Discord. A lot of things that we're doing back there. I posted some really good videos for everybody, plus a website in the psychic medium part of the channel with a gentleman that we have known for many years by the name of Hoyt Robinette. Go have a look. It might make you question some things about the universe. Okay, so let's get into some of the questions from the last couple days. Somebody was asking the question about Shield Protocol. Okay, let's have a look. I think Shield Protocol, we've talked about this a couple times. I think it's going to be okay overall. I think it's going to be getting into a situation where some of the programming behind the scenes is not going to be matching up with their expectations of everything that they had said that they're going to be doing. So they're going to have to come back a little bit on some things in the next little while. That happens to many of the cryptocurrency platforms, and nothing new. But I think they're going to be regaining much of the ground that they've lost because of some of the situations that they had in the background. Okay, so Shield Protocol, I think, is going to be going up with the rest of the market and down with the rest of the market as we've been having this Bronco ride. Hopefully you got your cowboy hat and you duct tape yourself to the saddle, because it's continuing to be up and down and up and down and up and down. Of course, Marlon was just asking if there's going to be some good trades in the June time. We'll get into that. There's a good video that I posted in the what part of the Discord of the channel on stocks. talking about stocks news. So go have a look at with that. That was IGT with Lynette Sang. She did a really good video today talking about what's going to be happening in June. And it kind of lines up with many of the things that we've been picking up here on psychicreadingsbyandre.com about June. There's going to be something that's happening in June. And she's talking about that next 14 days. So go to the Discord and watch that video, and you'll see what I'm going on about. Okay, so Shield Protocol, I don't see any problems. I think it's going to be going up and down with the rest of the market, and it's going to be one that sticks around for quite some time. Okay, let's get into the next one. Money System Y. Now, on the Discord again, somebody to ask that question. I believe his screen name is Monk E with an E at the end. Why would we need a money system if we're getting into a highly evolved, enlightened aspect? Now, money systems have been around. It's probably one of the first inventions that man had made. The first writings that we have are about receipts that they found in ancient tombs and stuff. And it was basically receipts. And the whole thing with how writing developed was to keep track of receipts. This is why that we developed writing, because we got 3 sheep over there and 2 sheep. We got to keep track of that. That's why we started developing math and language and writing, is to keep track of things. So it's a very old technology that's been around for the longest time. I think when we get enlightened, it does not mean that we give up not everything from the old system. The old system of the fiat currency system will go away, but we're going to have a much better currency system with cryptocurrencies coming out in a very short time. Okay. Once you improve the money system, you improve the entire planet. So if we all went into Bitcoin on the Lightning Network or Ethereum, better money creates better world. Okay. And if we're going to be evolving into this new consciousness, okay, we're going to need a money system that matches that. Okay. We'll always need some type of money system for the foreseeable future, but we need a much better money system that matches up with our great awakening. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question from Monkey on the Discord channel. And make sure you go there and ask questions on the Discord. It's open to everybody. Voices from the universe. I thought I'd do a little bit of teaching today on how some of you probably are receiving messages from the other side. I'm more of a channeler, so I get information from the universal mind. And sometimes from people from the other side as well. So that'd be more mediumship. Okay. When you're talking to past relatives or people that had an earthly life and are on the other side, that's part of mediumship. Channeling is more you're channeling energies of the universal mind. Okay. And that's kind of mostly what I get the information from, is the universal mind. So most of us probably on watching right now probably get little things here and there. Okay. Sometimes you're walking along and you hear this voice from out of nowhere. And no, you're not going crazy. Well, sometimes you may be going crazy, but sometimes it's them trying to talk to you. And at that moment in time, if you're not focused on anything in particular, you're kind of in that state and you're picking up information. The best way to pick up the information from the other side or the universal mind is to be grounded and centered. Okay. And that takes some time and practice because most people live in this world of fear and anger and uh, stress. Okay. So we got to get into this practice of meditation and not focusing on everything that's wrong with the world. I know that things are not well, but you always have to remember to focus on the things that you actually want. And this includes the world at large. Okay. The more you focus on that and the more energy you put to that, the more calm that you become. Okay. And of course, you get angry when uh, politicians are doing stupid things and people are doing stupid things as well. But you have to always remember to focus on the things that you do want. Because if you keep focusing on the things that you do not want, the universe is going to give you more of that. That's that law of attraction, law of thing, right? So once you start to calm down, focus on the things that you do not want and occupy your time with those things. Okay. It's not ignoring what's going on in the world, but not focusing so much on it where it becomes paralyzing to you. But once you start to get into this calm state of mind, and it takes time, this is when you're gonna start to hear things from the other side. So you're gonna start to hear things from the universal mind. Our people from the other side, or even your guides, will start to talk to you. In the very beginning, when I started talking to my guides, I would only get little snippets from them talking. The way that they would communicate in the very beginning is they would poke me in the side really hard, like a jab, like your wife, right? When you're doing something stupid in public. Okay, I got you. So pay attention to all the things that you are going through when you're in that state of mind. When you're asking yourself those questions of where to go next, or should I do this instead of that, and you're in that state of mind, universe will start to talk to you when you're in that state of mind in certain ways. Usually, they'll either poke you or tickle your nose. I knew one lady, whenever the guides were talking to her, they would tickle their nose. And that's her beginnings of talking to the other side, is when she got the little tickle on the nose. That was her indicator to pay attention to everything that she was receiving, because they're talking to her, right? And over time, you start to some people will have clairaudience, which is hearing the other side, or clairvoyance, where you're seeing pictures in your mind. Okay, your field of vision when you got your eyes closed. That is the easiest way for them to talk to you, is through pictures. Okay, because it's very hard to keep that connection for very long periods of time for sentences. Like if you're having a good conversation with your guides or for the spirits or from universe, it's very tough for them to bring their energies down. Okay. And for you to keep your energies up to connect. Okay. And this is why they give you quick pictures, because it's very easy. It's easier for them to communicate that way than actual words. I know some psychics and mediums that actually get words and sentences from the other side, but it's very short spurts, because our physical bodies can only have so much energy built up to actually connect with the other side. So it's very snappy. That's why when my teacher is saying, when you're giving messages, give the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't think about it because it's going to come very quickly. Don't think about it. Just give it. Okay. So pay attention in the next little while as you're developing your skills, especially Daisy Chains and Bob Job, who are getting really good at remote viewing. Pay attention to the things when you're in that state of mind, which I think you do, and pay attention on how they communicate to you. Okay? And then you utilize that information for the betterment of yourself and the people around you and maybe even the world. Okay? So that's our lesson for today. Pay attention to those things. Okay. Are you getting pokes in the side, the ribs, or tickle on the ear or the nose? Are you getting flashes of pictures? Pay attention to those things. Write them down. Or if you're getting dreams and you wake up in the morning and you write them down, practice that every day that you can. Okay. And then you'll start to hear voices from the universe. Okay, let's get into the next thing before I lose my voice. Wasn't there something else that I put on there?
No.
Okay, because there was. I may have been. Hang on. Shield protocol. You did. Oh, okay. You're right.
That happens.
She's always right. So, for this Sunday show, I had to think for a minute. We had that 11:15 show for the remote viewing where we're going to build upon our psychic abilities, just like Bob. Be a Bob. And come on out and strengthen your abilities in the best possible way. For this Sunday show at 11:15 Central, it's 684 RKF. Okay, so that is the target number. Last show was the U of W flood, which is downtown Winnipeg, in 1950s, well before my time. But my mom and grandfather were telling me about that time. They had to go around in canoes. My grandfather had a boat that he had in the backyard, and that's when they used it, mostly in 1950s flood. So very good session last week. So we're getting ready for the next Sunday. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's get into the chat. Oh, thank you for the $5. Andre, my sister got the Vax ×3. Rating on effects and outcome. Thanks. Hopefully she didn't get the actual Vax. Many of the batches that came out had just false ones. And I'm thinking a lot of people got that because they don't want everybody dying at the same time, because people get suspicious. So I think her mobility is going to be tensing up a little bit in the next little while. But overall, I think she's going to be living a full, productive life for the foreseeable future, with some breathing difficulties and some mobility difficulties. So I think they're actually related, but I think overall she'll be fine. Okay. I know a lot of people who got the vaccine and are having breathing problems. So I think that's going to be the most that she's going to be having. Okay. I think she's going to be living a full, productive life for the next little while with some issues coming up. And I think part of it is mental as well. So making sure that she's keeping in good health and trying to do everything that she can to aid herself. Okay. And help her out, of course. But overall, I think she's going to be okay. How's the medical intuitive? Put her on the spot.
Yeah, she feels fine.
Yeah, she's good. Mostly.
Yeah, I mean, build up your immune system. She should be fine.
Okay. So build up, keep healthy, and I'm thinking she'll be fine. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Peace to all. What is better investment? Injection protocol or render? Didn't we do this already? From Richard? Okay, injection protocol. And I did see another question about the YouTube videos. We'll get to that in a moment. A lot of people are hung up on that. I think the better of the two is the render over the next 2 years. If you had to choose one or the other, I think they're both okay. I think render is the better of the two out of this bunch. Injection protocol, I think, is going to be having some issues, but overall, I think it's going to be okay. Render, same sort of thing, but I think they're going to be adding new things, so it's going to be more usable for the end user overall. I think their usability is going to be a little bit better than the injection protocol overall. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Previously, you said you will be buying more silver. Any idea when? When the wife says it's okay. No, we haven't got it. We do have some money. There's no real time that we've put into it.
I think he wants to know like when is a good time.
Oh, when is a good time? Now.
That's what he's getting
at. Right now. Jeez, what are you waiting for? 14 days. Some interesting things are going to be happening in the banking system. Right now would be not a great time to really worry about price. Okay, buy it if you can. Like I said, go to the Discord channel. I put a video up, and it's a very good video about what's going to be happening in the next 14 days, starting today. Okay, I think it's something to do with default of the American currency, which will affect everybody else on the planet. Thanks, United States. Anyways, so right now, if you can, hopefully that answers your question. Why will Fox News not CNN be next news outlet in U.S. to shut its doors? Cards, please. Well, Fox News shot themselves in the foot by firing Tucker Carlson, and Tucker Carlson's been speaking out against Fox News and telling many of their dark secrets. So their viewership has dropped to almost nothing, where CNN is kind of holding on, but I believe it'll be the next one after Fox News to really get into trouble. Will they actually disappear? Don't know. They are funded by the government. They're going to have Fox News is going to be rectifying everything from their situation in the next little while. And they're going to think of a solution for the situation that they have themselves in. Could be a new buyer that's going to be coming in to pull them out of the deep, dark hole that they put themselves into. But that's going to take some time. It's probably going to be over the next 2 to 3 months that we're going to be seeing this for Fox News, that they're going to be changing things around. CNN is going to be standing their ground, but I think they're going to be changing their format as well because they see the writing on the wall, because nobody's really watching them anymore. So they're going to have to change the way they do things, and they bring them back into the forefront. So expect many changes, programming changes from them. Maybe they'll start telling the truth. What a great idea. So I don't think Fox News is going to go away. Something's going to happen in the next couple months, and they're going to be saving themselves. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Hi, Twitter's World Economic Forum CEO could destroy Twitter again with wokeness. I'm not picking that up. I think they're going to be doing okay overall, because they've seen what's happened to all other organizations. I'm actually picking that up. I think it's just a move on Elon Musk's position to quieten everybody down. I don't think it's going to be changing into this wokeness stupidity. Okay. World Economic Forum is on the way out. Okay. I do believe that they're going to be hiding themselves in the next little while, because everything that they're trying to do keeps failing, mostly. And we're getting into this period of time when more and more people are calling for their heads. And then this period of time, you're going to see them go underground again. This is not the first time that they've tried this, okay? And this reincarnation of World Economic Forum, I can't remember what they were called previously, but this is not the first time that they've tried this. And every time that they come out of hiding and do the things, they've always got the huge pushback, okay? And we're going to start to see that again. So I think she'll change her tune, because they see what happened to Coors Light. Okay. And I think they'll stay the course overall. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Andre, can I please get some updates on when the alt season will be spectacular and when Dent will reach a new high? Will it ever reach its all-time high? Yes, it will. It just won't be for some time. I know it's waiting. A whole lot of things have to play out before we have the big crescendo of cryptocurrencies coming out into everything. For the next little while, we're going to have this rodeo ride. In that 14 days, we're going to have some huge changes going to be happening around the world. Either United States is going to default, which would be devastating, and because they're not raising the debt ceiling, or they raise the debt ceiling and start printing money like crazy again. to save themselves for another little while. But with that excessive printing of money, it'll just mean everything's going to become more and more expensive at the store. And people are going to be pushing back, and they're going to be looking for other solutions for protecting their money, like Bitcoin, like altcoins, like gold and silver. Oh my. The old system's collapsing, and they're doing everything and anything to keep it alive. Okay? So, am I worried about the alt season when it's coming? No. Everything is going to be crescendoing in June, July because of what's happening in the banking industry. Everything's interconnected. Okay, so what's going to be happening to the banking system and the fiat currency system is going to be impacting cryptocurrencies as well. You're going to see a huge drop off in prices in the next little while because everybody's going to panic. This includes gold and silver. Okay, this is where you get the $6 silver from many psychics. Everybody's going to sell because they're going to all be crazy and they're going to do the knee-jerk reaction and follow the rest of the herd. Prices will come down. No, I'm hoping that you're going to be buying because you're smarter than that and do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. And then it'll start to pick up again after that period of time, which is fastly approaching. We're in the middle of May. It's in June. 14 days from now is what? That's June 3rd-ish. It's what, the 18th? 18th, 19th. Yeah, about the 2nd or 3rd, around in there. So keep your eyes peeled. Hang on to all the cryptocurrencies that you have and your gold and your silver and hide it away because things are going to hit the fan very, very soon. Dencoin is going to be fine. It's going to be doing what it's doing. I think they're going to be having a little bit of difficulty, like I said in the last previous reading, but they're going to be straightening themselves out after this huge thing in June and July. Okay, so nothing bad about that. It will reach its old time high and beyond. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Hey, Andre, if I start my business this year, will I be successful? Do you want to be successful? It's what you focus on, right? So you're not completely convinced that your business will work or what it's going to be exactly. And that's normal. When I started this channel, and which is a business as well, I did not know exactly what it was going to look like when I first started it. So I just rolled with the punches. You got the ability, and once you start thinking along those paths and focusing on what you want and not what you don't want, the law of attraction, a law of action, you're going to be very, very successful. But it's not going to be exactly what you were thinking it was going to be exactly. Okay, you're going to start it, but it's going to change itself. And a little bit different than what you had imagined in the beginning. So be aware that things change continuously. This is not exactly what I thought of when I first started a couple years ago. It has morphed and changed, and making sure that you're rolling with the tide. Okay, don't be so pigeonholed. But I do think that you're going to be very, very successful if you are fluid. Okay, So something with makeup. Yeah, that's a good market to get into. Or it could lead into that. Okay. Thank you for that question. Hi, Andre. My family got vaxxed 3 times, not me. What outcome? Again, there's going to be breathing problems, getting winded, that sort of thing. You're going to be coming once, if they want to. There's a detoxification system that I saw with Cliff High. He actually tells you on how to negate some of the ill effects of the vaccines. Go look him up on BitChute. He does have a video that's covering that in a good way. Maybe I'll put it on the Discord channel if I remember. I think they're going to be just fine. I think there's going to be some creativity that's going to be needed to bring them along, but I think overall they're going to be just fine. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Is there better trading opportunities now or wait for June? I think beyond June, because I think everything's going to be like that rodeo ride. You remember that thumbnail I had a couple of shows ago? The Bitcoin cowboy? It's going to be like that for the next little while. Now is the time to hang on like a Dickens. Okay. Duct tape yourself to that saddle so you don't fall out. I think you're going to be just fine. And if you're not trading the ups and downs of the cryptocurrency market, something to look into, because it's going to be doing this for the next little while. Trade that if you can. I think it's after that things are going to be smoothing out and moving more up. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. When will BTC get above 35,000 US? Well, I know it's not going to be in June or July. I think it's going to be a little beyond that. August, September, more towards the winter time when everything starts to settle down, mostly from everything almost collapsing from the banking industry. Everything is connected. And I think it will get to that price a little after that. Okay. Throw some cards down there too. Of course, now is the best time to buy when we have the opportunity, because I think when it really gets down low, we're not going to have much of a supply to buy. So now, if you are able to, not financial advice, of course, now is the time to get into these things if you are able to. I think in August, September, that period of time and beyond is going to be the better of the cryptocurrency market overall, as everything is in a tailspin in the next little while. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Discord. Daisy Chains. Andre, 3 cards on my dad's care home staff. Why did I get the name Larry? Is there a guy named Larry? Be aware of some of the staff there that may be not doing all the things that are necessary for proper care. Okay, so maybe snoop around a little bit, seeing that everything is in place and that he's getting all the things that he requires. I'm picking up that they're okay, but they're not over enthused on doing their job completely. They're not
Maybe short-staffed.
or short staffed, so probably burnout and stuff like that. Um, and because of that, they're not overly enthused to be the greatest that they can be. It's not that they're bad people; it's just they're tuckered out. So just when you do um, go there, maybe do your thing. Make sure that he has some food and getting all the stuff that he needs. With their assistance, of course. Make them your allies. Put that light around that particular situation and the people. Make friends with them, and so that they're an ally for you. Okay, and I think that'll work out much better for you. Okay. Always try to make. He is not. Is he blocking us?
What?
Oh, I was just reading to the side here.
Oh.
Hey, Andre, I started my new recruiting sales job yesterday for trucking agency. That's a good industry to get into. Looks promising, but I may not start seeing any decent money for 2 to 3 weeks. Do you see me kicking ass? Of course, because your back's against the wall and you're running out of choices. You better be kicking ass. Great things come to those that are in chaos. And your back's against the wall and you have no other choices. You better believe you're going to be doing good. I've been in that situation. It gives you energy. You got to put food on the table. It's quite, what's the word? It gives you much energy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, you're going to be doing some of that particular situation. It's going to be working out the best that you can. Work extra hard to keep that particular situation. Love the positive and light. Yes. You're going to be just fine. Don't overcomplicate it. Work your butt off. Show them that you're a valued employee. And you're going to be just fine. Okay? Highly motivated. That was what I was looking for. Some of your videos, Andre, lately that you post are only like well, they're 15 seconds. And we've had this situation. A few people have mentioned it's a new thing from YouTube. You can take little bits of your bigger video and make them into clips and put them in the shorts. It'll give you 15 seconds. And when you want to see more, there's a thing at the bottom of the video and you hit it. It's a video created from blah, blah, blah. And you hit that and it'll bring you into the full video and the rest of the video. Okay? So I know a lot of people are a little confused by that. So when you're watching one of my shorts, okay, on the very bottom of the video, it'll say Andre video produced from, I think it says. Don't have my phone here. And then you hit that on the bottom, and it'll bring you into the full video. Okay? So hopefully that helps everybody out. I know people are a little confused by that. Paper published that CBD stopped the spike protein for COVID. Okay. That's that oil, right? CBD.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is part of what Cliff High was talking about in one of his videos. CBD oil can help with that. And there was a mushroom that he was um, talking about as well. What's the mushroom called? Chaga. He has it in a tea all the time. When you watch his videos, he's always drinking tea. That's what he's drinking is chaga tea. Okay? And that actually helps with getting rid of that junk out of your body. Okay? So CBD, I'm not a doctor, of course. Do your own research. I don't want people, Andre, you gave medical advice. This is what they say. We'll put it that way. That CBD oil and chaga, what was it called? The mushroom tea? Chaga tea works wonders. Okay. Is XRP going to finish case by end of May? No. They're going to continue that shenanigans for the next little while. Because they want to hold that off. And I got some word that some of the CBDCs are based on top of the XRP blockchain. Interesting. And some of it's on Ethereum. So, no, they're going to be continuing with that because they do not want you going to the new system. They want to keep you in fear. So what do you do when everybody's in fear? Yeah, buy more of that thing that they're trying to get. Just keep you away from. Okay? There's ways of getting it. No problem there. They're doing pretty good business, even though they're going through this situation with the SEC. Okay? But no, it's not going to end for another couple of months. Sheesh. Okay, thank you. Andre, my son's dad got the Vax ×3 outcome over this, please. Everybody's going to give everybody else shot the tea. Here, drink. Swedish bitters would help too.
That's what Bob says.
That's what Bob says. Trust your Bob.
Don't be a Bob.
Hey?
Don't be a Bob.
Don't no, we got to be like Bob.
Be like Bob.
Be like Bob. Don't say don't be a Bob. Jeez. I think Bob's ears are burning now. You keep talking about him. I think he's going to be fine. The cards are revealing that he's going to be okay overall. Probably some breathing problems, that sort of thing. Direct him into those things that we mentioned if you can, and if you're on speaking terms, maybe slide him into that direction. Okay? And I think he'll be fine overall. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Could you see something near future Neocoin? She gave me the smiley happy face. Neo, it's been a while since we talked about Neo. I think Neo is going to be coming out in a very big way in the next little while. It's mostly done in Asia, so I think when everything changes around in there, I think it's going to be picking up some traction. Okay, alchemy coin. It's going to be having some problems in the next little while. So if I was going to be picking between the two, it'd be Neo over top of Alchemy Pay. I think they're going to be having some big issues. in the next couple months. Okay, when the tide is out, you're going to see who has their swim trunks on. Warren Buffett again. So, yeah, alchemy pay. Neil will be doing okay. Okay, hopefully that helps out. Jerome, it's been a while. A flame reading. Fire. Now I got to get the paper, which is off to the side here. For some of you, this will be new. Now, this is what's known as a flame reading. A piece of paper, you put the person's energy into the piece of paper. With sound, you got to do the sound effects. Honest. Just let me ground and center here. Okay. And then you take the piece of paper with Jerome energy and you store it over top of the flame. Jerome is a fellow psychic from Winnipeg. He's very good, actually. Very, very good. Oh, he scored the piece of paper until somebody tells you it's okay now. You can stop. The spirit will tell you, and then you'll end up with something like this. Very nifty, and it's very much like a teacup reading where you get shapes and pictures and all that sort of thing on the bottom of your cup. This is the same type of premise. Pictures, remember in the beginning of the show, I was saying that universal or spirits or whoever will talk to you in pictures because it's easier and faster. You can have a better connection. Okay, that's where the pictures come in, right? Okay. Some stomach problems happening around. That's stomach in the middle of the paper here. I think there's going to be a situation where something that you're eating is giving you indigestion or something like that, and it's going to be causing you great discomfort in the next little while. So pay attention to the things that you're eating. Okay, if there's something new that you've introduced into your diet, I think it's going to be causing you discomfort. Okay, so be aware of the things that you're eating for the next little while. Because that could lead into, how do I say it, poopy problems. So we don't want poopy problems. Technical term, because it could lead into other things. Just be careful with that particular situation for yourself. Arm strain, something that you've been doing. You're going to be working hard for somebody, and it's going to be causing an old injury to reoccur in the shoulder. Just be aware of that. Tend to it. Do your medicine that you know how to do well. Remember to use your abilities, and I think you'll be just fine. Jerome's a medicine man, so he knows all about that stuff, but he forgets to use it, like I do sometimes. What else we got here? There's some financial situation going to be happening in the positive in the next little while. Something's going to be paying off in the next little while. Work that you've done in the past is going to be paying off into the near future. Okay. and you're going to be getting new messages from spirit. Okay, pay attention to them. They're trying to tell you something when you're in that quiet state of mind, which I know you know how to do. They're going to be giving you some information about going out east. Okay, so you may be getting some teachings from that direction. Okay, in the next little while, pay attention to those because they're going to be adding into something that you're already doing. Okay, may not be directly connected with one another, but I think that information is going to be uh, going on top of what you're already doing, and you're going to go, that's why I got that information because it's going to be helping you into the near future. Okay. What else we got here? What do you guys see? There's some dancing. You see the dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kicking up the heels, having a good time, getting together with some old friends that you haven't seen for a long time. Maybe a powwow. Maybe a good time of celebration that's going to be coming your way in the next little while. So that could be the thing from the east. It's been a while since we've been to ceremony in life, but I'm thinking that's where this is going to be, is some type of celebration for yourself.
Daisy says she sees glasses.
Glasses. Eye problems, maybe, or you're seeing something. Maybe. What are we picking up? Seeing could be some type of eye problem, or it could be that you're seeing something for the first time. What's Daisy Chain say? She's very good. Glasses getting pushed away. Interesting. So maybe his eyesight's going to be getting better. Could be. Very good. And I think we already did that side. We did this side. A new type of relationship coming your way in the next little while. It's going to be very beneficial to you and the other person. Okay. And something about a little dog. That's going to be connected with that in some way. Anything you guys see? So this is how this is kind of, you see the picture and you're in that state of mind. When you grasp onto the picture, information will start coming out from you. Okay? Because it'll click something in your psychic self. Oh, it's this. And that's why.
He sees 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4. Okay.
I see 2.
Bob Jobs says giant being assembled or unicorn. Very interesting. Everybody's going to see different things. And then you take the picture, let's say with the unicorn, and then you go, well, what's a unicorn represent? Right? Unicorn could be in the forest, could be, it's a very mythical creature, some magic or something related with magic, which fits with Jerome. So you take the picture and then you connect it with this, your psychic self, and then you start to fill in a story. Okay, so what was it? 1, 3, 4.
Yeah.
What's that mean? Because it could be money, could be a combination to something, could be time, a date. So you take the number and you go with, okay, what's that mean? And don't overthink it. Just get it out. So 134 could be, I picked up time. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, very fun doing flame readings. Maybe we'll have that as a separate show sometime where we all analyze a flame reading. And it doesn't have to be about something or someone. It can be about something. Kind of like remote viewing. We all can work on it together. That'd be kind of cool. Okay? So thank you, Jerome. I'm hoping that helps you out.
Sorry.
Oh, we're over?
Well,
That's
okay.
Okay. Often people ask about cryptocurrency, which are not solid working projects. You might be lucky it survives, Andre has told you frequently the top cryptocurrencies which do good. Ethereum. Yes. 134 could be the time when the XRP is decided. Yeah, always, if you're new to this and you have limited resources and funds, I would stick with the top 50 cryptocurrencies. Nothing new, because they often go away. If you have money to play, okay, then get into the new ones. But if you don't and you want some solid cryptocurrencies, I would stay with the top ones. Okay. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Chainlink, that sort of thing are probably the best ones to get into. XRP would be another one to get into. I don't foresee them going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. Anything else is questionable. Okay. Or it probably has a short lifespan. Daisy chains going away. Bye. Okay. Anything else before we go?
Nope.
Okay.
We can do that next one.
Okay. Make sure we get that number down for next Sunday show. It's 684 RKF. I'm going to put up the Discord channel for those who missed it last time.
When I clicked on it, it said it was invalid. But I don't know if it is. Someone else signed up. So.
Okay. So if you can get it, get it. If not, you can go to our secretariansbyandroid.com website. The button for that is active. So make sure you go there and get into the Discord. It's free. There's a lot of good things on there that you can look into. I put up a whole bunch of new stuff on there today. So go have a look. Dark has been doing a lot of good work on the channel itself. So thank you, Dark and Marlon, for your work. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to secretariansbyandroid.com. All that information is there. It's right above the Discord channel. Sign up. If you like a personal healing with my wife, who's a Reiki master, make sure you go to secretariansbyandroid.com, where her link is on there as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, make sure you go to secretariansbyandroid.com, where we have an affiliate link that leads you to the Trezor affiliate program. And if you should happen to purchase one of those affiliate programs, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe. I'll see you Saturday, and I'll also see you in the future. Bye-bye.